Yeah, it's just your shitty Wi-Fi.
Hello, welcome to the Gatna podcast, episode 50.
Woo! Yeah!
We're almost there to 1,000.
You're a little bit there, but it's all baby steps, but we'll get there.
Only took 4 years.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it took that long.
Because you're only halfway there when I joined.
Yeah,
Something like that.
we did work it out another time. Yeah, we started in 2014. 3 years.
Mm.
Woo! What have you been playing lately, Hayden?
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
Yep, I splurged and went and bought Crash Bandicoot once EB finally got them back in stock. Because they were gone.
yeah, I've seen a few people in Bunbury were trying to buy and upsell it. Like, you got a week to unload that game. If that's not gone, there's stock in stores.
Yeah, this ain't Nintendo. There's stock. It's just not here yet.
Did you know digital downloads are a thing?
Oh my
Oh, they
god.
haven't got it in store. Oh, I'll pay the extra $10 to get the digital download.
Well, that was it. It was like, well, it's $10 cheaper US dollars, so it works out being what slightly more than
12, 13,
so
roughly.
only a few bucks extra.
Yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
but yeah, got on the PS4, and apparently there's been some rumors that it's coming to the Xbox. So
Oh, yeah, okay.
Gary won't need to buy a PS4 to play it.
Did you post in the chat?
Yeah, but I think there will be some
No.
other games on the PS4 that will be worth playing, you know?
There's a few. I don't play on it much anymore.
Yep.
Cause PCs. PC. Master race.
I don't know. Someone said, always look on the bright side of life. I'm like, what? Can't remember what we said. Especially when Twitch has like a 30-second delay. Like, what are you referencing? Can't remember. Whatever. While I was talking about Crash Bandicoot, I'm going to talk about a quick story of the, supposedly it's meant to be harder because the jump button's weird.
They adjusted the physics. So in the third game, which was warped, apparently, I'm trying to remember the physics. Like, you dropped faster upon letting go of the X button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes some jumps in the first two games a little bit harder.
It's meant to be like a lot harder because it was built to work with a certain jump or whatever.
Well, I don't know. I finished the first game pretty easily.
No,
So, I mean, it had hard levels, but I didn't find it.
has it still got game over?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so that's what people will whinge about because they're like, start from the start. What is this?
Yeah, I was like,
start the
what?
level.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not brutal where it makes you start the whole game again. It's like, if you run out of lives, you just basically, if you'd gotten to a checkpoint or something, you just lose all your progress on that level, and you get put back to the beginning with
Was the original
4
one like
lives.
Was the original like that?
Yeah, they've always been like that.
Oh, I don't know. I was mostly Nintendo when I was a kid.
Now all the Crash Bandicoots use the same system. It's like, yeah, you can have up to, and you earn lives. You get 100 Wumpa Fruit, and you get a life, or you find them in a level.
So it's like Donkey Kong style.
Yeah, but it's no big deal if you run out of lives. You just got to start the level again,
Exactly, yeah.
No, fair enough.
and just don't be shit.
And just get good because, you know,
Get
those
good.
games were hard for a good reason.
I think it's just platforming in a 3-dimensional environment is difficult anyway, and it's difficult to grasp. It's like you've got to not watch your character, you've got to watch your shadow on the floor.
Yeah.
It's the only way to figure out where in space you are.
Yeah.
Because I'm on this particular level where you're going through ruins, and it's all like single directional platforming.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's not like you're running in angles. It's like you either go forward, backwards, left, or right.
Yeah.
Left and right's easy, but it's the forwards and backwards that mucks you up because you can't see how
because
far.
you're running down a lane, aren't you? I don't know.
Well,
running
usually,
yeah.
you're running backwards towards and away from the camera, so you've got no depth perception.
Yeah.
It's like you've got to look for some sort of indicator on the ground, which is what your shadow's for.
Yeah.
And some levels are fucked because you can't see your shadow because it's dark.
Let's make this level hard. We'll make it dark so we can't see his shadow. That's the hardness meter. We've been playing Harry.
Persona 5. Well, actually, I'll just experiment with a PS3 emulator called RPC S3, and I was interested because like there was some massive progress on that game, which actually made it so playable. Like you can't even tell the difference between a emulator version and the actual PS3 version. So holy fuck, this game is pretty damn good. Story is insane. The soundtrack is amazing. The battle system is like, if you die, it's pretty much your fault.
Sure.
But I play on medium. Sometimes the bosses or even the monsters get a little bit easy. So I swapped it to hard, and all of a sudden, like they're so difficult.
Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it was like that. There was one boss on hard. It was like, fuck, this is the 10th time I've been trying to kill this boss. So no, it's great.
I always find that though. It's like Crash Bandicoot had the same thing. I was finding like this one boss, I spent like 20, 30 lives trying to beat him.
Yeah.
And then this other boss, it's just like, run around in a circle, hit him. Run around in a circle, hit him. Do that twice more, and you win.
Yeah, well, like on Persona 5 with the difficulty, it just basically they just add more health and more damage on the monsters. And so you get yourself, off guard so quickly. But at least if you're fighting like bosses or like certain events, when you die, you just go, oh yeah, we just turn back to the start of the battle.
Yeah.
And just go from there. But yeah, some of the bosses will just like instantly kill my main character, and you want to try to keep him alive, otherwise it's game over. But I know it's great. According to the game, but it could be a little bit wrong in terms of like time sync with an emulator. I've clocked in about 50 hours already.
It's not bad.
So,
just remember, don't stream past the special level.
I haven't been streaming at all
because they'll sue you.
Whoopie doo. No, but I haven't been streaming though. I've just been thoroughly enjoying the game, and the anime cutscenes are like pretty special as well. It's just a really, really great game.
Yeah, I've seen some good stuff about it. I might, I doubt I'll play it anytime soon though. It's just too much stuff to play.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It'll be fun. I've been playing Minecraft and doing, the latest games that are out.
Oh yeah, latest as in last year.
Well, Minecraft came out when?
Oh, hello there.
What are you doing here?
Enjoy the podcast. Might as well enjoy the podcast.
Where will jump in?
What have you been playing lately, Macca? Sit down here.
Minecraft. Sit in front of the mic and everyone can listen. So here comes Macca, just jumping in for a bit. So what have you been playing?
He's a surprise guest.
Yeah, surprise guest. I've just been playing Minecraft, a bit of StarCraft as well, a bit of Overwatch.
Same old stuff.
Yeah, pretty much useless, boring shit.
It's not boring. It keeps you going. As everyone. You know how there's people who like know World of Warcraft inside and out?
Yeah.
He knows that like with Borderlands.
Oh, fuck that.
All the builds, all the drop rates for different weapons from different enemies, and
oh no, that's just game borderline insane. No, that's going way past insane. Oh no, that would kill me if I had to do something like that.
Someone's gonna do it.
Fuck that.
Who else writes all those wikis?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because they have no time.
No,
they're just very
dedicated.
Very passionate about it.
Jump over there.
Oh, you're gonna make me fucking move.
That's his special spot.
What?
That's your special spot.
Yeah, so I can run around like a mad hatter.
So, how's the ride here?
Fucking freezing.
No shit. We're like in single digits at the moment.
Oh, so you're just dropping in to warm up and going back on the road.
I was in Barso, so I thought I'd come see yous.
No.
Just drop in.
Yeah.
Well, no, you
Yeah,
can't
rode through a cable. That was a fun ride. Fucking 5 kangaroos on the way here.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, hit the brakes, drop gears.
Oh, did you come through that back way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't take that way in the dark anymore because it's.
I know, that's the first time I've taken the road.
Yeah,
ever.
Don't do that.
Fun road during the day. Nighttime.
Yeah, Harry took me down that road in his Sylvia last time.
Yeah, it's a fun road to go
Yeah.
around.
It's
Very
fun
fun.
to drive, yes, but bloody hell, it's dangerous. Had tested my brakes the last time I drove it though in the dark.
I'd hate to test either of my vehicle's brakes.
You just have to watch some trucks cutting corners.
No, there's no trucks. Cover full drives.
Yeah, well, it's night time, so. But
Yeah.
just during the day, sometimes they're cutting corners because they literally can't get around the corner any other way because the road's so skinny with a logging truck, like 2 trailers long. But yeah.
Which this fucking phone would start restarting. Listening to music on the way to Barso and decided to restart itself. Like to put in the Barso servo and just like, fuck this. Put it in the pocket. Remove the headphones.
Fair enough. Speaking of cars, bloody Forza. No Toyota cars in it.
So
what's the go?
There's no Toyota cars in Forza Motorsport 7 on the car list.
not yet.
I'm guessing it's going to be a car pack.
Yeah.
Why would there be no Toyotas?
It'd be a car.
It's going to be DLC.
Yeah,
They've done that with a few different with a few different types of cars over the years. Not put them in the actual game until they've done car packs for them.
Yeah.
But those car packs are generally $12, 12, 13
To be
bucks.
quite honest, I never any of the other car packs Forza release or any other games. Well, there was something on Project Cars, but I just never care about it.
See, because I usually buy the ultimate version of Forza, I get all those car packs anyway for free.
Yeah. But
Which,
for me, it's
at the end of the day, doesn't stress me that, those cars, some of those cars are great, but some of those cars are like, I'm not going to touch them.
Yeah.
Well, exactly, and
There's novelty.
depending on the game as well, like Forza Horizon 3 was more of an arcade game. Like there's
As all the
sorts of-
Horizons are.
Yeah, exactly. Where like there's a big range of cars you can choose from, and it's like you don't necessarily have to go, oh, I want this DLC car, see how it handles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's an arcade game.
Yeah.
Still fun to do though, get all the vehicles and just see how they all go with all the modifications.
But like there'll be some of the cars when you just happen to get from the raffles or like any solo means, and you go, holy shit, this is actually a nice car. I'm gonna keep with this one for a while.
Yeah.
You know, I've got two favorites. So
Yeah.
that was like the Ford GT, the Horizon Edition one.
Yep.
That I got, and
Mac is not on the frame.
Sweet.
Phil,
Didn't even think of that.
Just this guy talking
Good pickup.
out of nowhere.
nice pickup. Anyway,
Voice of Jesus.
so like the Ford GT Horizon
No.
Edition, and that was like batshit crazy after I did like my mods to it.
Of course.
And the S14 Sylvia, the one for the one of those missions, or I can't remember now. I haven't played for yonks.
You get a head up, put my hands in front of.
And so I just modified just a little bit, and it was actually really nice. It was like a really nice drift car. Just got that right balance of like, you know, just let it go loose and stuff, and yeah, go on it. But yeah, I just never really care about car packs, and I feel like I want to spend more.
They are a waste of money.
Mm.
I do agree. But if you're a car collector in those sort of games, go for it. And when it comes to Forza Motorsports, I always get every car.
The only
buy
one
every
that I
car.
thought, well, there was the one that was appealing was the Porsche pack in
I didn't-
Motorsport. Well, it was only appealing because like that had just a heap of cool
Yeah.
Porsches in it, but that was the only thing. But I did like them. They did the who was it for? One Take. They did that car pack.
Oh yeah,
From the YouTube channel. I like that idea. One Take's like, I mean, a lot of people know about them, but they're not one of the big end, like high end car companies. Like if they did a Motor Trend
yeah,
pack, that
yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah, that one I can see the appeal of that, but for like a generic, like,
Yeah.
here's just a bunch of like some cool cars you might be interested on. Doesn't really fuss about me.
Like if they did a Top Gear, well, Top Gear's not going to do it because most of the cars, and they did all the shitbox cars that they had over the seasons, but they're not going to do that because that's the other guys now. But if what's the new show Top Gear guys have?
The Grand Tour.
Yeah, if they did like a Grand Tour pack after like maybe another 2 seasons, then they got some of them crap cars they've had in their background,
Yeah.
or whatever.
That'd be interesting.
Just something like that, and you had their 9 cars from the.
Yeah.
3 specials or whatever or something like that. Just the stupid boxes. Just something more fun than just, oh, here's a car that Jeremy likes. Here's a car that King likes or whatever. And just stuff like
miss those car packs. Some cars in them are good. Some cars are like, why the fuck is this in here? Shouldn't be in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, again, you know, it's just a range of choice, but there is a point where there's so many cars. You just pick one, you know, that really suits you anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck, look at what I play as on fucking Forza Horizon 3. I got all these, got fucking 50 cars, I still choose the Jaguar. Because it's my most powerful car that I use.
Yeah.
I was using the Volkswagen combi van for a while. Just swoop that up. Massive car. Just getting a unique car.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, but if Toyota's not like, if Nissan, Subaru, Mitsubishi, and all that are in there. This is all just the JDM list. But
Does it at least have the an S13 Sylvia?
Probably not.
No, it doesn't. It's got here. Oh yeah, 92.
Yours.
Yeah, so yeah.
The full list won't be there yet. They won't have the full car list out.
Oh, there's a lot of cars on here.
It won't be the full one though.
Oh, yeah, this is just of the first batch of 160 cars revealed for the week.
Yeah.
They're all the JDM cars. The other cars as well. But because how many cars were they meant to have? Like 1,000 or something?
They're up in the high numbers, yeah.
But
I don't think it'll be 1,000 yet, but it's
It'll be close to the 800, 900 mark.
somewhere around there.
Yeah. But because they just have different like this is the exact same car with this wing on it, like this iteration or whatever.
Or they just use the same model from even like Forza 4.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Yeah, or like they'll have the Ferrari FXX, then they'll have the LA Ferrari, and the same car. One's just slightly more power or something like that for the.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that same car, but like the actual model.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean the bodies of the car don't really change.
The game model. Sorry, I was trying to clarify.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you just give them a HD makeover.
Yeah, just
improve the poly count.
Yeah,
make them a bit smoother. There you go, done.
Yeah,
well, that's what they have been doing over the past few years with Forza, and it's made the cars look better.
Yeah, that's all they have to do.
Yeah,
it's not like.
And they also, because this one's Forza 7 comes out with when the new Porsche 911 comes out.
Whoopie fucking do. I still don't get why Porsche wanted to unveil a new car
because Porsche sponsor part of Forza.
But Porsche's now in every other racing game now.
Yeah.
Do you listen to Smoking Tire podcast?
No.
He talked to somebody at Porsche and he said this sells more cars like through their advertising statistics than actually having billboards and advertising to the rich people because these people get rich and then buy the cars or whatever. And he's like, yeah, it literally has sold more cars being in video games, and it's just like the money. It's worth it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it. We've done we have the analytics and all this stuff, and
exactly.
Or whatever.
If it works, why change it?
Yeah, so that's kind of the point of it, or whatever.
Yeah.
So. I wonder if Ford had to pay much to get the GT on the main car of.
Oh, like on the cover.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because usually they have a car for each game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the.
There'd be like the
Lamborghini was full of Forza Horizon 3.
Yeah.
Well, Lamborghini's been on all the Horizons. But yeah, Ford was Forza 6.
Yeah.
Ferrari was Forza 5.
And also you have to count also like on Gran Turismo, I think the Ford GT, the late 2000s model was on GT4. That was a big thing.
Yeah, yep.
That was a very big thing. Like it had like limited edition cars, models you can buy, and that was just insane.
I was trying to think of what Ford was. Ferrari.
So yeah, I guess like for advertising, trying to get the car on the cover means like positive for them.
Yeah. Although I don't know how his Lamborghinis, they're not very unique anymore.
No, they're not. It's usually the newer Lamborghinis that get put on the cover.
Yeah, the fucking top tier one that's thing or whatever.
And you get in the game, it's the fucking one of the worst vehicles to drive.
No, you just don't know how to drive it.
What? Crash into a tree?
Yeah, the idea is don't crash into a tree, stick to the road, you knob.
Well, they're useless then on Horizon 3.
Well, get good. Learn how to brake.
I do, but you get points for hitting trees.
You don't.
You do.
Oh,
Horizon 3,
little shrubs. Yeah, you go through that.
Still a tree.
Yeah, you hit a tree, it's like, oh, I hit a tree about probably about this big, about, a foot.
Are you playing on console or PC?
Console.
Yeah, I'm playing on console too. I don't think the trees and bushes are drawn as differently as when he's playing on a computer, and you're like, going through bushes, like, yeah, wicked. Oh, fuck, that was a tree, not a bush. Like, couldn't tell the difference on this shitty fucking console. Or whatever, but, yeah. Let me fucking open some tabs.
And the useless off-road.
No shit.
Even with fucking rally suspension.
Actually, my good off-road car is a fucking Ford Ute.
I got the F-150.
Yeah, I got one of the.
No, I went up to go.
I got the F-150 Raptor.
I ended up getting the Ford Ute. Just have a lift and have all-wheel drive on it. It actually works really good.
Yeah, use a four-wheel drive for off-road, or just take the Jaguar off-road because it can.
Nah, just take a Sylvia off-road, be fine.
Yeah, I like my Jaguar. Goes off-road nice. Doesn't handle it very nicely though, but it goes off-road nice.
My boss's brother-in-law got just brought a shitbox Silvia turbo and then just jacked it up and put rally tyres on it just so it'd have a fucking turbo bush basher, and he's like, oh, it works really well. It's awesome. Awesome fun.
Scary.
I've seen a few Sylvias on the rally. It was actually cool.
They've started to take off in the rally now.
Would be cool to watch, but fuck.
Yeah. Well, because they just entered the rear-wheel drive thing, so they're going up against the four-wheel drive people. The SNES Classic, the SNES Classics finally was in store in America. It just sold out.
That's all gone.
Yeah, it was like,
No surprise there.
Oh, that's a NES Classic on ThinkGeek. Oh, never mind. So they actually had. Oh no, this is SNES.
Oh, the NES Classic.
Yeah, the NES
okay.
Classic.
I was thinking SNES is out already. That can't be right.
No. Well, because Americans can't order the SNES yet.
Some
orders opened up, and then a heap got cancelled. Like a lot got cancelled.
No, it was okay. So that one, it was Walmart that there was this
They released it too early.
No, it was a fuck up. It was like some sort of fuck up in the systems. And it just opened up pre-orders, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
But some people stayed, and they didn't get
some stayed, but a lot were cancelled.
Yeah. So
all
that's
pre-orders
what
that were done at Walmart were cancelled, and money was refunded back to the people.
But not everyone's did get cancelled, and then that was where everyone got confused.
It depends on when they pre-ordered, though. Because if they pre-ordered when everyone else was able to pre-order it, they were fine. If they pre-ordered at Walmart before it was available to every other retailer, then yes, all those pre-orders
but people that did order it at Walmart didn't get it cancelled as well. Some did, and some didn't. Like, that was where the confusion was. I mean, there's still confusion right now. It's like Walmart.
It's America.
Everyone's getting cancelled, and then it just hasn't. But
it's America. Nothing makes sense.
Well, at least theirs won't affect ours because we're getting a different version of it because we're getting the Australian version.
Yes, and that's a good looking version.
The one that looks
actually looks good.
Yeah, well, even on because on the No, they're like, "Oh, I'm jealous of the UK version to Gavin or whatever." Because the UK version looks way better.
And like the US is like it's just two colors, like really ugly looking too. It's
like the purple's not even a nice purple. It's like rat shit purple.
Like, yeah,
I just don't know how
someone threw up grape juice or something.
Ew.
It's that bad.
Yeah, it's all different box, but it's just look really terrible. Even the controller is it's just purple. Like, so like the actual colors is purple.
Yeah, it's just not.
It's like, ew.
It's not a pretty controller, but Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Gameplay footage came out.
Yes.
Haven't watched it. Probably won't watch it.
No.
Yeah, no. I watched. It was 20 minutes of the first level. And it was really good.
Or maybe I'll skip a bit, like just randomly click in the middle and hopefully see some gameplay that's not.
Well, it was interesting because
I'll just put it on mute and watch it.
They did what I thought they were going to do. You play the whole first level in a wheelchair because at the end of the first game, you kind of went kablooey along with everything else.
Yeah, you got blown up a little bit.
Just a little. So it turns out you've been like 5 minutes in a coma and you're a little bit fucked up.
I think we kind of already knew that though because people did behind door demos of it at E3. Well, so no footage came out, but people played it.
It was showing E3 anyway, so we sort of know that the main character lived.
Yeah, well, because we all knew that because he was in the release trailer.
Yeah,
the reveal trailer.
Yeah, should go back and replay them.
But yeah, it does look good. It just looks like nice solid shooter. That's what it was good for, and with good humor and actual decent environments. They were creative.
Oh yeah,
it's like there was this part in the video where they've set up. They're on a U-boat and they've set up microwave emitters. It's like these traps the soldiers walk through and they just go. Bzz.
I agree with you, Dose Rev. He commented and said, actually, an actual talk show on the talk show category is just out for his morning coffee. So often you go there and it's just full of just random stuff. Or like, this channel is written completely in English and has English titles. Oh, it's a pre-recorded of a fucking different language show. And you're like, I don't understand anything that's going on right now.
Yeah. No, I thoroughly loved the New Order. It's just like that awesome
New Order 1886, whatever it is.
No. Wolfenstein.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Just like that awesome alternative reality, like Nazis winning the war. And it's all you see is like, yep, all Nazi stuff all around me. I'm gonna blow it up. Sweet.
Yeah.
There's just the shit
There's
they
a
do.
movie about the Nazis winning the war.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy go to.
Yeah.
No,
There's also
on the moon. They come from the moon.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Dark Iron Sky.
Yeah, that's the one. I couldn't remember. Yeah, that was a fucking funny movie.
Oh,
That's right.
that's an awesome B movie. Also that TV show that was on Amazon, The Man in the High Castle.
Yep.
That's a really cool TV series to get into.
Speaking of alternative histories, apparently I can't remember which station. I think it was HBO is doing a series about where the Confederates won the Civil War.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently people were chucking a shit about it.
It's a TV show.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
No, Nazis winning the war is fine, but
But
Confederates,
Confederacy,
no.
not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. No.
Yeah.
Let's get me shotguns out and with our eagles out.
gotta keep our
Our,
slaves.
our small eagles that do nothing. Yeah.
Stupid bold eagles.
Useless eagles. That's what they are.
Yeah, isn't our eagle like twice as big as American eagles?
Pretty much.
Something
Our
like
eagles
that.
do more, and their wingspan.
Doesn't America even have a bigger, like North America, like far between like near Canada and stuff? I thought there was a bigger eagle up that way.
Can't remember.
They've got a bigger eagle.
They've got a
that
bigger
way.
eagle than the bald-headed eagle, but it's
Yeah.
not that much. It's still smaller than ours, than our wedge tails.
Yeah.
But it's not hard to beat.
So
These
even
small
so
ones.
in Australia, even our eagles are more dangerous.
Yep.
Well, hawks are about the same size, and they're more dangerous. The hawks are way
Yeah.
worse. They
Yeah.
fuck everything up. But
I don't know.
hawks
Have
are
you ever hit a wedge-tail eagle?
Oh, fuck car.
Yeah, have you?
No. We've fucking been on.
It does a fucking lot of damage.
Yeah. No, I have hit a few birds on the workie at my last job.
There's in a kind of wedge-tail eagle got
So the biggest
just
eagle
take
is
off the road.
the biggest eagle is the Philippine eagle. Second biggest is the bald eagle. So. But,
Cool.
You learn about eagles. There you go.
Go Eagles.
Nice.
No.
Friggin'
Who
football
cares about the
references.
football shit? Football shit. Let's go.
We got people watching from other
Actually-
countries. They have no idea what we're talking about football.
I don't
Hey,
know.
yeah,
As soon as you say football, I think soccer.
No, they weren't. I think.
No, they're
No,
thinking about
rugby.
playing
Oh, yeah.
gridiron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on which country they're from.
Yeah, if they're from America, it's gridiron. Australia, it's AFL. If it's everywhere else, it's soccer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think there's a bit of a majority there.
Yeah.
Stuff that.
Except for the Irish, they play AFL as well.
They do, surprisingly.
Yeah.
No
Back to-
idea why, but they do.
Back
Their
to
own
video
version
games.
of AFL
Anyway.
anyway.
There's jobs being asked for development of GTA 6. Like yeah, some things got mentioned for like stuntman, motion capture actors for resumes and stuff for GTA 6.
Ah,
Which assumes
interesting.
comes soon, but it's cool. It's just starting. They're actually happening now.
Because they were also working on Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's
Mm.
scheduled to
Yeah,
release
but it depends
next
on
year.
which studio it is. I mean, Rockstar have what, like 3-4 studios?
Yeah, well, it's true, but they do work together for
To a point.
yeah.
to some point. Yeah.
But I wonder like if they're just gonna get a heap of motion capture stuff. and
Yeah,
then-
No,
if I remember
yeah.
their setup
Yeah.
correctly, they're like one studio works on like the engines,
Yeah.
another studio works on like mocap and that sort of stuff, story based
Yeah.
stuff.
Anyway, as long as there's an online player, I don't care.
Of
That's the only
course.
thing, that's the only thing I enjoy about GTA.
That's a huge cash cow. Like,
Yeah.
it's coming back. This is like.
Yes.
That's the only thing I played GTA 6.
It is very popular.
Wonder
That's the only thing
wonder if much will
once you
carry
finish the
over.
campaign,
I
there's
didn't-
nothing left to do.
I did the first mission on GTA 5. That's all I've done.
I only played the campaign. I didn't bother with online on it.
No,
Well,
I
Well, it's
did-
fun
too
with
many- too many
friends.
cheaters.
Like so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I did the
fun with
first
friends.
mission, and then everything else I've done is online, doing heists and all that.
I quite like the single player of GTA 5.
I played single player on the 360. Then, as soon as it dropped on PC, that was fully online for me.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then whatever. But yeah, when I first got it, was fucking pretty awesome for on the 360 graphics and stuff. Well, I was just getting that game. It was just like great
Yep.
or whatever. Because I was living over in Melbourne at the time, my housemate just like sits down and watched me. He's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Or whatever. It was fucking great. But that'll be interesting to see in 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, if it takes them 5 years,
Well, that's
I'm
how
fine
long
with
it's
that.
going to take for bloody
Do
GTA
Elder
5 online to die.
What about the Elder Scrolls game that got
Oh, was
spoken
it-
about?
Was it Skyrim?
No, they're the
There's another
next one.
They actually Bethesda is actually developing a new.
They have come out and said there is another one, but don't expect it anytime soon.
Still, holy moly, crap!
Yeah,
because I was expecting Skyrim to like go on my mobile phones at this rate.
It probably will be tomorrow. Bethesda is releasing Skyrim on mobile phones. What the fuck?
God damn it!
Skyrim's like their biggest cash cow.
It's actually turns out
it's more ESO now.
Turns out it's actually a free-to-play clicker game.
ESO is more their cash cow now.
You think?
Yep. Because you can pay for things.
True.
Yep.
But how many times have people bought Skyrim? And that's a full price game.
Depends on where you're buying it from.
No. I don't think I bought. No, I've never bought Skyrim.
Yeah,
I've bought it twice.
I played it a few times, like with some friends' computers here and there, but it's like I just don't really care.
I bought it twice. Once on Xbox, once on PC.
Okay. Well, I didn't
have to buy the HD edition because I've already got it on PC.
I didn't quite enjoy Skyrim because I played a lot of hours on Oblivion, and I actually prefer that world than Skyrim's. For me, Skyrim just felt very bland.
Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls game, so
yeah.
The Morrowind was mine, and that was awesome. First time, it was just thing.
Played Skyrim, finished Skyrim, the main story anyway, and then never turned it back on.
Yeah, when Oblivion, I think I started out on PC. Just had a really shitty computer to play it on, so pretty much trying to play it on like
Oblivion was graphics intense when it first came out.
Yeah, on the lowest
settings. Nothing worse than Crisis 2.
Oh, I can just imagine those. Blocky...
Yeah, but people were building computers to suit Oblivion.
Yeah, and there was just some graphics settings that people can't use because the graphics cards couldn't support it with both.
Here's a comment for you, Harry. Bottom one.
Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah.
But no, like playing. I remember playing Oblivion on the lowest graphical setting. I was like, "Yep, could play it through." And then when I had my brother's PS3, I bought the Game of the Year editions. I was like, "Holy fuck, this is awesome! I can actually play this game."
Yeah, people didn't build computers to run Crisis. It just became a joke.
No, people did.
But people built computers to run Oblivion. Like, that was like, Die Hard built a whole computer just for Oblivion.
Well, yeah, because Crisis was it's happened a few times, especially back in those years, because a game would come out and the hardware was just like, couldn't meet it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's the other way around. We've got
the last time
so much hardware.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was it. Like, Crisis was one of the first games to come out that... Well, it wasn't like it was a trend that that no one could able to run it at full graphics, and that was like Crisis, that was Oblivion, that was Doom 3 back then.
Yeah.
You go back even further. I remember I was like 9-10 years old. There was this game called Tonic Trouble. You couldn't play it unless you had a graphics card that supported Direct 3D.
Yeah,
and there weren't many of those around.
Holy, I remember
ching ching ching.
Seeing about
ching 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 back then was only $300 though, not $1,300.
Yeah.
Back then though, I've had this really piece of shit PC that's just basically got integrated graphics. It wasn't Intel, it was like SIS, like really shitty integrated graphics. And I remember once, was be able to play through what's this game? Was it Unreal 2 with it? And like, it was like pushing that poor graphics, that poor thing so hard. I was basically like playing the game for like 10 FPS. I played the whole entire game with a shitty ass computer.
Well, my first run through of StarCraft 2 was on a integrated graphics.
God,
that was painful.
Yeah,
all the pixels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you plebs.
Since then, I've upgraded.
Yeah.
but we had
Master on integrated graphics.
Then my next computer my dad bought, it had a graphics card. I was like, holy fuck!
Graphics card,
woohoo! You know what
Got an
graphics card? No, what graphics card this thing has? It was an old Nvidia 7300 GT. Yeah.
I got a GS. You know that? Did you see Linus Tech Tips did that SLI review of that video? I'm like, hang on a minute, go to the shelf, grab the video. I'm like, oh, well, I got that video card. It's like over there on the bench. Yeah, it's the worst video card.
And I actually did play Crisis with that fucking piece of shit graphics card too. I bought the damn game so I can play home. Again, 10 FPS on the lowest setting. Fuck yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. That's the thing that all these kids nowadays don't understand. Back then you had games that actually enjoyed the games, even with the worst kind of graphics you could play it on.
I was lucky and got...
Didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah,
I was
still,
lucky
you
and
made,
got a computer.
you had fun.
Yeah.
Nowadays kids look at it and go, oh, what the fuck is this shit? It looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, yeah.
I'll
it's
fucking
pretty
play
sad.
that game, you little shit.
You talking about Dylan?
I'm talking about many kids. No, I was at EB
Pers-
Games
pers-
today.
I target Dylan. He wins
but
about his computer all the time.
specifically-
And he's got a 970.
Specifically CSGO players.
Yes.
Yeah, because they whinge about fucking anything.
So I was at EB Games early today, and they took one of the staff in there, Tegan, and yeah, apparently she had a mum come in, bought us one of those mini consoles. I don't know which one it was, and they returned it 2 days later because he was complaining about the graphics.
Oh my god.
His mum turned around, slapped him in the store, and then walked out.
Wow.
So, good on the mum.
Yeah.
Just fucking spoiled brat.
I've been at someone's house, and it was like they're like older people, but they had the kids, and the kids were probably 13, 14, their son, and then got him like an Android phone or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, wants an iPhone, take it back."
Oh, the fucking bug little
Like,
shit.
I just
Get what
like,
you fucking give
Fine,
him.
yeah. Well, no, I'll take it back, but that's it. You're not getting a fucking iPhone. Piss off.
Yeah, iPhones are fucking useless anyway.
Here I was walking around with fucking one of them graphics organizers, like with a keyboard and stuff, with a screen that's the size of a calculator screen. Like,
My first phone was a fucking Motorola flip phone.
oh, you're lucky. Yeah, at least you
The,
had
the
colour.
V3?
I don't know what one it was.
Was it colour?
Yeah.
Oh, look out. You know, you fancy pants over there. Colour screen and flipping shit. Which it probably was a V3 Razor.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, if it's colour and
That phone was fucking awesome though.
Well, I wouldn't remember. I was fucking 10, 11 years old.
stuff.
I
That was
remember-
the phone to have when you're a teenager. Like,
Yeah. I remember Bill was being able to play like finding Java games through torrents.
Of course.
Getting a USB cable for the phone, actually loading them up and installing it on the phone and just playing it. There was some really good games on it.
Yeah,
Nothing
Snake
beats Snake.
5.
Yeah.
No, it was
Snake came with a phone.
I can't remember there was some games of it. It was just so fun. But there was one called Doom RPG that was actually made by id Software. It was just like some sort of side project, but it was like a turn-based, dungeon crawler. It was actually pretty cool. So there's that. Can't remember what some other games back then, but I was like,
Not cold.
What?
I said it's not cold.
was
You get on the fucking bike and ride.
I don't know how to ride a bike.
I'll teach you 5 seconds.
Have you ever ridden any bike, like dirt bike or anything?
Let's see. The only sort of bikes I saw ridden was just
Traditional.
like some electric shit,
Yeah.
but that was like years ago.
I've never ridden an electric bike. I kind of want to ride an electric bike.
I have ridden a quad a few times.
I'd happily ride electric bikes. Those things have fucking more torque than most new bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bikes that
But they're not
use at
road
Domino's.
bike shit. They're
No.
made them for off-roaders
Oh, they're only off road, are they?
at the moment.
What
Yeah.
are they for? For
Highest high boot. No.
what's that fucking thing where they jump over shit all the time? Do they use them for them or something?
Enduros.
Yeah, enduro. That makes sense for enduro
They've
bikes.
got a couple of enduro ones. They've got a couple of motocross ones as well.
The electric bike for that would make complete sense. Just having the torque to get up shit, really like instant torque and instant stop.
Fucking powerful. The worst thing is that when you've been riding dirt bikes your whole life, you get on one of those and you think the left is the clutch. There's no gears.
So what's a brake?
It's a brake. You have 2 brakes and a throttle. That's all there is.
So it's just got like double foot brake. Like you can use foot brake and that then.
No, it's just 2 handbrakes. There's no foot brakes.
Yeah.
There's just 2 pedals that come out. You just put your feet on them.
Yeah, you treat
Yeah.
them anything.
It's fucking weird when you get on one. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck do I do?
Yeah, I actually used to have like an electric moped. When I was like 15, it was handing me down. My dad was like, he brought it off to like one of his old friends. I was like, here you go. Went, what the fuck? Took it to work a few times. It was actually quite fun.
So if Dylan doesn't get a motorbike by the time I sell mine, he's having mine.
No, he's not. He's paying off how many people already? He's gonna have that much things he's paying off. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like ninth
No,
on the
make
list.
that bastard pay for shit.
He's buying a Skyline.
Oh fuck me.
Well, he's not buying a Skyline. I can't afford it.
He's gonna buy a Skyline.
What do you reckon?
Please no, Dylan.
What a waste.
Oh,
of money.
straight away I told him you can't afford the good one. So
Yeah, there's a big price
Fucking
gap
Mayout
between the
and
good and
Kalgoorlie's
the
got a
shit ones.
Skyline.
May
yeah,
as
there's a price gap of $50,000.
Yeah.
well just buy Sylvia.
I looked up R34 Skylines and they're fucking over $100,000.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Mate of mine's got an R33 Skyline and Kalgoorlie.
The GDR though?
Is
Or
it
just the GD?
or GTS?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't
I'm
know
a
which one it is.
I assume GTS then.
Yeah.
I'd say
Because
so.
GDR's about, well, R33. I think it's about $70,000.
He's out in Kalgoorlie. He recently just got turbo redone on it.
I'm going to assume it'll be a GDS.
Yeah. That much money.
My
I
phone
think
was
I'd go to
about
the
to show you.
I fucking hate the R33s.
You got something to show
They're
your
just
phone?
they're just heavy.
They're a lot of people's favourite one. But usually it's based on styling, not anything else.
Yeah. I never liked it. I always prefer the R32s or even the
You want-
or even like the R34s, like the boxer shape.
One of the ports doesn't work. Just plug it in. Is that one?
But one that
One
Yep.
of
But
that works. Oh, cool.
over at the
1% battery.
Yeah.
over at
Please.
the well, with my Sylvia, my S13, I took it to the RSC course like for some track days, and I was like keeping up. I was about to just on behind a lot of the guys R33s, and they're like have more power, but they just have shitty brakes, so they had to like slow down a lot and stuff like that, and going around the corners they're just going so slow. So I was like just keeping up behind them all the time.
Yeah, but I won't say your brakes are good either. But your car's a lot more agile than theirs.
It's just yeah,
Going around the corner, I think you're a lot better.
yeah. Around the corners I can keep up really well, but on the straights they can leave me. But yeah,
But I dare say their brakes would probably be better, but they've got the more weight, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, exactly.
Or whatever. But
Before I leave.
You should be right.
Got a few bugs on
it's
there.
night time. You can see through it. So long as there's no oncoming traffic, you're fine.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Shining a high beam. Games. Oh, that's right. It's a gaming podcast.
What?
Then we'll talk about cars.
We talked about if Forza counts.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's Space Odyssey reaches funding goal.
Yeah, I heard about that. That looks kind of cool.
I did came across it once in a while. I forgot what it was all about. Can you just show me what was that game all about? Or
Explain,
I don't even remember bits. I know it was like a adventure game.
oh, okay.
So yeah, it was meant to be like a RPG adventure game.
based on like education kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of space.
So it's gonna have lots of facts and stuff, but there's supposed to be like quite a bit of a story there as well. So
Be a game.
yeah.
Or whatever.
Like an educational game, like
Yeah, well, I'm all for educational games as long as they're also fun, because then it keeps people engaged as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I'm jealous of Dose Rev. He had an Apple II as his first computer.
What?
I had an Apple II as his first computer and learned to program on it.
nice.
Back when you had, and he said, back when you had a turbo button.
Apple's needed it.
Get that? PCs
No,
had it
no,
back
no,
then
no.
too.
PC IBM compatibles had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like when we
right.
get to like the 286 or the 486.
Yep. I remember
There's no-
seeing a few now.
Yeah.
I
It'd be
never
cool
had
to
one though.
somehow wire that button back in, and it just jumps the CPU to a pre-programmed OC mode, or whatever. That'd be cool to do. And then like have that and the fans cranked. So like, turbo.
No, just push that button. Just cracks up all the fans. So,
Well, that's
just so
what-
it sounds like it's doing something.
That was what I was going to do, because I got like 9 fans on my water cooling setup. I was just going to be like, have that as a turbo button. No, actually, I was going to have a turbo button, and I was going to put one of the server crazy 7,500 RPM fans, and I was going to put it in between the 2 radiators. So when you press that, these fans spin up. They draw like 3 amps each, which is just insane, because a normal fan's like 0.25. But yeah, just have these 2 massive fans going on. But I was worried they'd overspin the other fans and burn the other fans out.
Probably.
Yeah, that's
no, they'll just generate power, you know.
Yeah.
back into my computer. But
I had to replace a fan on my desktop yesterday. Fucking bearings decided to go on it.
I've got one there, the bearings are going on.
Yeah, one of the bearings on my fans is shut itself, so I just unplugged
Here's one of my
it.
front ones, so I'm like, oh, that's alright then. Remove front, remove fan, new fan, close it.
I brought Corsair fans, and like, I was hoping for better, because the rest of the stuff's pretty decent build quality.
Yeah.
And their cases are pretty deep. Well, some of their cases.
Yeah,
are
some of their
pretty
cases are pretty good.
decent. A lot of the cases seem good, but then they'll take a shortcut on like, oh, we'll just put cheap hinges on it.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck didn't you spend the extra on the hinges? Because these broke or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
That's on my Cougar case. It's got fucking no rubber grommets at all.
yeah,
It's
I
like
brought
fucking
the
useless.
Corsair
cunts.
550, and it literally ships with spare hinges. That means they know they're gonna break.
Yeah.
And then I lost that box, so I messaged them like, "Can I have more hinges? I lost this box." And like, "This is the only box you're getting," and they sent me a box, the spare parts box again,
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. But and then I found the other box. But still, they
How
ship
convenient.
they ship spare hinges in the pack. They know it's weak. Then make it out of steel, not plastic or something. It's like But,
That's,
yeah.
that's how they drop the prices, though.
So I'll probably just change to all Noctua fans. I reckon the Xbox One X will not do well. But I think people are judging this based on the current console cycle. Replace the console, whole new system.
But it's not replacing it. That's the problem.
It's an iteration.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine.
It'll do fine for those that want it and that can afford it.
And I think people are assuming the Xbox is that's their profit. It's not. Xbox Live's their profit.
Yeah.
They make
They make way more off
This
Xbox
makes
Live
like
than
pennies.
this.
Are they expecting like performance-wise, as in like not sales performance or
sales
compute?
performance.
Okay.
Yeah, most places are expecting the sales performance to be the worst of Xbox. Like, but at the end of the day, Microsoft knows it's not going to sell as great as every other version of their console. It's not aimed at every gamer.
It's aimed at 4K, early entry 4K.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not just the price that's the biggest hinge point, because
It's actually quite cheap.
for $500 you can buy a PS4 and the Xbox One S, or you can go splurge and actually buy a 4K TV that's going to give you 10 years worth of entertainment, as the console could be replaced.
Yeah, but that's the thing, that this console is
The
not.
console can be replaced if you replace it, though.
This console is not aimed for everyone to go buy. That's the thing, which is what gets a lot of people. A lot of people go, "Oh, this is the new console. Everyone's going to buy it." It's like, no, they're not.
They don't need to.
Why buy a new Why buy the new X if you have an S
Yeah,
already?
exactly.
All the X does is higher tiered hardware, better performance. That's all it is. It's not remade.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's not going to sell well, but
Of course, it's not.
But I think it's designed not to sell well.
Exactly.
then what's the point?
It was
To give
designed
people-
for the premium
Having
gamers.
iteration upgrades.
Right.
Phil
and-
Spencer's actual quote: "This console is designed for the premium gamers." That is his actual quote in an interview. Designed for the premium gamers.
And then
It
this will
doesn't
be-
seem well. That doesn't seem to correlate with from their marketing or their advertising through E3,
no shit.
because there's a lot of there's a lot of games that showed off as like Xbox One compatible or enhanced. There's a lot of games that shown like that. I thought, okay, there's a lot of like Xbox One X references or 4K references. I'm thinking, okay, are they actually is it actually going to be like an upgraded version, or is it just going to be like the PS4 Pro, where it's like, here's a better version if you want to?
That's basically what it is. But
that's why I'm
the difference
confused at
between
the
the
moment.
PS4 Pro and the Xbox X is that the Xbox X can do 4K. The PS4 Pro is struggling to do 4K. And
But
Sony
even though
has
it's,
stated that they have realised that it's struggling to do 4K at what they said it would.
I even noticed that some games coming out for the Xbox One X
All games
Can't
are coming
do-
out on X.
can't
All-
do. I was saying some games on the
Yeah.
Xbox One X can't do 4K. I've
They
seen
know
some
this.
reports.
They know this.
Are they going to allow them to do like 2K?
They're allowing
And then
it for what they
upscale,
can.
Yeah,
upscale
which
to
I
4K,
which I
which would
don't
be
mind.
good.
Or
They're
even-
allowing it.
Even like the
But then you've
the
got companies
use-
like Bungie who are restricting it.
even like that, I don't really mind if they have like or 2K like 40p or have like the checkerboard scaling. I don't mind if they have something that just have.
So the thing
more
is that we
pixels.
won't know more till the console comes out and they actually, or till it gets close to release date, because they're still not taking money for the pre-order.
Mhm.
And it comes out in 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or because Microsoft is being assholes about it.
They're good at that.
No, it's something to do with legal rights or something.
It was something to do with the I'm pretty sure it's
FOC,
the
whatever it's called.
FCC.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So they had to get have to get the legal rights to sell it
yeah.
from FCC before they can actually advertise it, like or
before they can
open
take
up-
money
open-
for it.
taking money for it.
Yeah.
Well, like
Because
this guy said, according to Patcher, the $300 is the current console price point, US, for people looking to purchase a console. And for $500, which is the other console, he would rather buy a 4K capable TV. But I think he's oversighting the people that have the 4K TV. They want the console to produce 4K.
Yeah.
$500 for a 4K TV gets you a shit 4K TV.
It does.
I mean, you're looking at $2,000 for a decent 4K TV. Of a decent size 55-inch or whatever. I don't know what he's getting the 4K for $500. You can get 55-inch 4K for $500, but it's very fucking poor. And your input latency, you wouldn't know. If you research, the input latency on them is insane. Like my TV in there is just a cheap one from fucking 5 years old. Harry fucking hates it playing games on it. He's fucking every time he's on, like, fuck this, fucking lag, input latency. Like, yeah, but it is very noticeable.
Yeah.
With a controller, not quite as much, but when because we've had a steering wheel in front of it, you turn it, and then like it's noticeable visual difference that the steering wheel on the screen will turn, like 0.2 of a second later. So yeah, like that much lag or whatever. So input latency is huge.
The X is aimed for people that already have a 4K TV and want a console that can do it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's aimed at people with
money.
And
the games coming out on the
disposable
X
income, like Australians, like us.
Well, why? All the games that are coming out on the X are coming on the S. The only games that are not coming out on the S will be games that will be
I guarantee
VR.
That'll change.
So from a financial perspective,
like 2 years
what's
away,
the point in selling it at the price they're selling it then? Because
it's actually cheaper than what they were thinking originally.
Exactly. So they're hurting.
And I think people are also forgetting, like PS3 was $1,000 at launch.
Yeah.
$500 isn't much.
I remember that.
It's $1,000. It's insane.
Yeah, but the hardware's comparable to times back then, though, because that was like when the PS3 came out, they thought they had the biggest thing going at the time,
and then Xbox come out.
Yeah.
Well, even both the Xbox 360 were pricey back then.
Oh, they were.
It just happened to be Sony's unfortunate case with like the high-end stuff they developed, like the cell processor, the Blu-ray drive. They were freaking expensive.
And
to
so they were selling it to make a profit. See,
and that's what doesn't need to.
No. Oh, they were selling.
But why though?
But Sony was selling.
Why do they need to sell a console to make profit when they have Xbox Live, which is their profit?
That's a huge profit.
No. We are talking about two different generations of consoles.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I mean, Live wasn't even a thing. Online wasn't much of a thing.
Live didn't come out until Halo 2 days.
Yeah.
Because that's what really kicked it off.
But even with that said, what was I going to say? They're selling the console at a loss for people who have the money to buy it in the first place.
And what they're trying to get back is through the actual games itself, like just with the royalties.
Yeah.
But the games are coming on the cheaper console anyway.
Yeah, so you've just brought it. Doesn't matter.
You brought the console. It doesn't really matter.
That's just a portal. It's like buying...
It's like for the publishers who release it on the Xbox, Microsoft takes a fee out of it, like what Steam does. So they take Steam takes a cut out of the profits of the games.
Yeah, but that doesn't... but that's a flat rate of no matter where they sell it on. People who already have an Xbox or go by the X1, they make the same amount of money from the games they sell on the S as they do on the X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from
all the X is just for someone who wants to have it and has a 4K TV.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think from Microsoft's perspective. Why sell it at
You're not going to think from Microsoft's perspective. You never will.
Well, why sell it at a loss, though? Because it just
hurts
they
can.
Their bottom line.
Because it can. They can. Also, in the near future...
and also, how much of a loss is it, really?
And they've already started talking about the next Xbox.
At least $300.
How they word loss... Like, the hardware, and it's probably only worth $200. How they word loss is, like, the research and development cost of it is also.
Yeah.
But they can recover money from other things. Like, alright, there's a loss on there, but then they sell, like, other products. Like, research in that can go into a Surface tablet. Like, a laptop and stuff. Like, there's different research and development that was in it that will go on other things. That's how it's worded. I mean, how much they spent on the new Xbox controller was like an insane amount of money.
And they all broke.
Mine hasn't.
No, Mine hasn't. Xbox One controllers.
No, those rebrand controllers they made.
The Elites.
Yeah.
I've still got one. I got one of the very first shipments.
I found a lot of people, they'll be broken on delivery and then just get another one, but then it's been fine after that. Like something was wrong with them or whatever, but most of the time it was a manufacturing fault, not a break over time fault or whatever. But
and this also just consider over time producing, like when they have to make the hardware, the cost of it will go down. So eventually Microsoft will make a profit.
Oh, they will eventually.
Well, I think
out of the console.
Basically, I think
they never made a profit off the Xbox 360.
I think they're just following it like the Apple suit. They literally have an Xbox called the S, which is the iPhone S or whatever. So I think they're exactly like, and this is going to be the premium and the lower, and then this one will go out, this will come down, a new one comes in, and then change back down, new one or whatever. And I think that'll be the future.
I think that would be.
PlayStation's already doing it, and Xbox is
that's
doing
all
it.
I'm expecting.
And I think eventually games will be, you need this one or better. You need iOS 7 and better to install this game. You need iOS 5 or better to install this game. Which iOS does. I mean, I think Xbox is that'll just start happening or whatever. It's probably 3 or 4 years away, which isn't actually that long, really.
Not really.
Well, they've already
console iterations.
PlayStation's already started on the next console.
I'm completely fine with this. I don't want it to happen yearly, though.
No. We need more of a gap between each generation.
2 to 3 years.
Between consoles?
At least. Yeah.
Well,
between iterations.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've already started working on the next lot of consoles. They're not going to come out next year or the year after. They're going to be 3, maybe 4 years.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Because they know these consoles will last.
Yeah.
Till then.
I think they're going to have trouble. Once 4K is good, because people are like, 4K is not worth it. You might as well crash it.
Depends on who you are.
Did it crash? No, something was fucking wrong on there. Don't know.
What you're using 4K for depends on if it's worth it or not.
No, it's fine. I was trying to thought. Oh yeah, 4K, because I think you're gonna have trouble selling people 8K.
Yeah.
4K.
What's the point in 8K?
People were saying, making excuses why 4K is not worth it. It's worth it. 4K is good. Well, it's worth. I don't know how much you're gonna spend on TV. I mean, now you can get 4K TVs for $500 Australian. So over America, there'll be $300 you can get a 4K TV for.
Well,
for a cheap one.
The guys I was speaking to, they've paid. A couple of them got 4K TVs, some low end ones. A couple of them about $300-400 US.
Yeah.
And then I've gone in JB Hi-Fi taking a photo of the TVs we've got.
Yeah.
One of the decent ones we've got, like Samsung or something. I've gone, fuck that!
So, the price.
Yeah, the price. They've seen the price. They've gone and converted it for themselves and gone, fuck that!
Yeah.
What's fucking Kogan can give you? They have 4K TVs for like $400 delivered. For I can't remember what size. It was like
fine, thanks.
It's like a
49
inch.
I think it's 49.
Oh,
they use Samsung and LG panels. It's just or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's a Samsung panel from back LED back in 1080p or whatever. It's just their processor's no good. I mean, you just didn't. It's got 3 years warranty on it. End of the day, you fucking send it back and they pick it up for you.
Well, why complain then, eh?
Yeah, exactly. To your fucking door.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, buy what you can afford.
Yeah.
With a 4K TV.
So I don't even know if 4K is going to sell. I mean, how long did it take to convince fucking parents to buy a flat screen TV? I'm like, I don't need that. And you're like, it's amazing. Oh, really? Shit, hey? Whatever. I remember buying that, and my ex's parents were like, why did you buy that? Biggest waste of money. 3 years later, brought the exact same TV, walk in the lounge, and I'm like, really? Oh, shit. Paid $100 less than me, so I had it for 3 years, and it cost $100 less, more for me to buy it. And it's just like, oh yeah, really? But to sell them to 4K, I think it's gonna be hard as fuck.
I think my parents still have the same plasma TV they have for fucking years.
I can happily say we never bought a plasma TV, and I'm glad my parents never did.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what year it was because they still got the same plasma TV we had back in Broome.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it still works.
They're not bad, but they're fucking heaters.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You buy one of them
he's got one.
convection heaters, and then the plasma puts out more heat than a convection heater, and you're like, oh Jesus.
A mate of mine, his parents got a plasma TV. It's like, oh, I can't sit in front of this in summer. It's fucking sweat.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so annoying.
And the glare.
Yeah.
And glass on the front of it, but yeah, it's gonna be hard selling parents on 8K or whatever.
They're struggling at 4K at the
yeah.
moment. They're struggling at 4K to try and sell it to parents.
And most parents need glasses, and they don't wear their glasses, so they can't even tell the difference anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, Dad has glasses, and he only...
Hell, it took me 3 years to convince my mum why I bought 3 monitors. And now my mum works in departments in justice system. She's got 3 fucking monitors herself. And she goes, okay, now I understand why you had 3.
Yeah. Production's just thing. Convincing friends why you need 3 monitors hard, let alone your mother.
I didn't have to convince my friends about it. It's like, this is my 3 monitors, don't like it, don't give a fuck.
I remember my dad was thinking, why are you getting this new monitor while I was getting my ultra wide? And I was like, you don't really need it. I was like, yes, I do. I do. And then we actually saw it in person, and he went, oh yeah, I can see why you actually bought that monitor.
Like, I need it, Dad.
It does help having multiple monitors. It does help.
Yeah, production's a lot better.
Yeah.
Just wish I just need to upgrade my computer.
on the fourth topic.
Yep.
But, second-hand graphics cards will be cheap.
Yeah, I'm not sure graphic cards I want to get yet. Because I've got a 660 at the moment.
Or any sort of graphics card would be better.
I know.
That's fine,
I got a 1050 Ti on my laptop. I don't want to get either a 1060 or 1070.
Jump to the 1070 because you're a 1080p. Yeah, 1070 is your prime perfect.
Because I don't need 1080.
Or maybe even spend the extra and get the 1080.
Yeah.
Because it's not a hell price. Not the 1080 Ti is the huge price.
I don't want a 1080 Ti. I've never really bought a Ti. I didn't even know the laptop was a Ti till I got it and did the looked at the PC stuff.
Yeah,
fine.
Well, even like the 1070 just running on 1080p, that'll last you for years anyway.
The only reason I want to upgrade my desktop is so I can play Destiny at better set graphics.
Well, 1080p, the 1070 is classed as the 1080p card. Then when you're going up like to 1440p, that's when you look at your other cards or whatever. But by the time you want to look up to upgrading, you're probably going to go to 4K anyway. So you want probably the next
generation of graphics.
Yeah,
series or whatever it is.
Because the 1080 Ti is good at running 4K, but it still
struggles.
Yeah, it's at its fucking end of its limit. So once games graphics getting more tense, it'll be harder.
Yeah, I think
by the time I'll probably upgrade my desktop, the 20 series will be out anyway.
Yeah, I think it was like every 2 years is the ideal point to.
Used to be. I wouldn't do that anymore.
Like
I was every year.
Upgrading every second generation.
I'd be looking at 4 years. I'd be looking at 3 to 4 years, not 2.
Well, I was
video card.
For my video cards, I had a 680 when they first came out, or a month or two after it came out, and I had that for about 5 years until 4 or 5 years until I decided to upgrade to a 980.
So I've had my 660 for 4 years, 4.5 years now.
Yeah,
and it's gone alright still with some of the new games. Fuck, it does alright with GTA.
Those console ports.
Yeah,
it's helping me out a lot.
But I do need to upgrade it, especially with some of the newer games coming out on PC that I want.
That was like with me, because I had a 770 before my 970, and it was getting to the point where it is starting to choke.
Yeah.
On a lot of things. So that's why I've upgraded to the 970 this year, and then in 2 years I'll probably upgrade again to 2 generations above what card I had. So I'll be 1 generation behind.
Well, I had to upgrade my graphics card.
Well, if you upgrade in 2 years from now, you're going to be 3 generations. Yeah. New cards are due to come out. Shortly.
Yeah.
But that's some of the year already.
20 series next year.
It'll come around March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I my 680 was just gonna struggle with the ultra wide 4040p monitor, so I had to upgrade.
Yeah,
no surprise, Harry.
That extra 20% screen makes a difference.
Oh yeah, those extra pixels, but it's like, it looks so good.
Anything I feel.
The frame rate, oh my god.
I'm running triple 4K on 2 980s.
Fuck. How are they not struggling?
They get warm on desktop. Just like, risque sex game back on Steam after it was banned from Steam because it was too risque.
Oh, House Party.
Yeah, now it's got sensor bus.
Yeah, but you just install the unofficial patch and bring it all back.
Oh, okay.
That's what all those visual novel hentai games do.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
They censor it on the Steam version, and then you just go to their website and download the patch and fixed.
I think most.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's how they get
not
around
illegal.
it.
It's not illegal.
Nope. You're allowed to
download it in your own system if you
are
want.
modifying it. Yep, you're modifying the game files. It's not. It didn't came through Steam. Yeah.
Exactly. As Steam says, modify games at your own risk.
Steam was The Sims was probably one of the first big ones to have all the like nude patches and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
To come like mainstream and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just put it on, and you're like, oh, this is boring. It's 3 pixels and looks like a dick. Like, oh, woo.
To be fair, I think it was Steam was kind of pressured to do something because
of this,
a lot of groups, groups had.
I think reading
reported it.
Like reading about the game, most of the issues seem not about the nudity or anything. Seem more about like that was the easy go-to. A lot of it's like get this chick drunk and fuck her. I'm like. That's probably the issue of getting women drunk and then fucking them while they're past, like, basically getting them on the verge, like, getting them drunk to fuck you. And, like, I think that's a bit more of the social problem than the, there's a boob or whatever.
Oh my god, it's a boob! Ah! I grew up looking at boobs. Ah!
Oh, can't put this on Twitch. Oh shit.
You might see over JJ.
Because Pornhub.com's so hard to type in.
Oh yeah.
How do I type that in?
Fucking Google Images is a porn.
You know the worst thing is Pornhub has an app for your phone.
Oh, have you
I'm
seen
not surprised.
Is that the non-porn thing?
I remember hearing about it.
Is that PH as its logo?
Oh, is it actually to watch porn, or is it
Yeah.
that? Oh,
Yeah. So
have you used that video thing? They can record videos with it, so you can record a nude person, but then you could put things on the body, so it could put like alien, like twirly word
No,
things.
this is an actual Pornhub app.
Yeah. This was a legit Pornhub app too. They released it as a full app, so you can record nudity things,
No,
and
this
then
one
have it
is
so.
similar to the
And literally,
website.
you can have like a snake coming out of a basket on the penis, stuff like there's all this stuff built into this app. I'll show you after the podcast if I remember.
Oh fuck no!
It's funny as.
No.
I think it might have been a April Fool's thing, and they actually released it or whatever. It was pretty funny.
Fucking hell.
But
Nice.
I mean, you can use it without nudity. It doesn't. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. Well, it kind of annoyed me that everyone's kicking a stink about nudity, but the violence is like through the roof, or whatever.
The world
Like,
we live in. Who wants to see naked people when they can just look at violence?
they can literally murder people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, probably porn. I'm allowed to watch porn. Watching beheadings on the internet, that's probably a bit far. But then, a game with nudity, that's not good. But beheadings in a video game, that's fine. Like, kind of double standard right there.
I think the problem is just media, really.
The nanny state.
Like,
I think
in
it's
any way,
terrible.
because like media always trying to exploit something or try to install fear about this one area. I know
they're trying to predict a reaction which causes the reaction.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, video games has always been a prime target for years, and like for violence or like nudity or something like that. But there's always been a trend of like media just targeting certain areas because it's different because it's not it's just not everyone not known to. I think rap was like was a big topic at some stage. I think before that it was just be like horror movies was a big stage.
what about comic books? The Satan's fucking
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I just can't really say too much about it. It's just because I don't understand it.
I think it's just pass the blame.
Yeah.
Not taking any responsibility. Like, no, it's not this fault. He's just a fucking asshole. Or she's an asshole. She's a bitch. Or whatever. She's an idiot. He's an idiot. Like, just not taking responsibility. I mean, they blame rock in the early days. And like,
They did,
Yeah.
Rock and comics and movies. Everything's just been blamed. Look at GDA's fucking slashing. Like,
They're still dissing on GDA a lot, aren't they?
They always will. That's the problem. Because people that don't play the games don't understand.
Well, they always take one tiny part of it is always the violent or the mature part, like sexual, sexual thing here and there, and just try to talk smack about it while they haven't seen the full picture about
but
the whole thing.
Movies are pretty accepted or whatever, and then they just make up excuses.
Movies have a boundary though.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
They can't go too far into it like games can.
this is my boundary to my game. Like, it's just like it's like I'm not. This flat screen is my boundary into my game. Like, I think people that have issues with game do legitimately. A lot of times it sounds like a bullshit excuse or whatever, or they were just on fucking drugs. The video game they played was an issue. The crack was.
Yeah,
the video game gets the blame.
Yeah, they were in GTA. It was just like, no, I don't think so, or whatever. And someone that's sadistic, killing women in GTA or something like that. I think he's sadistic before that happened, not before.
Yeah.
Just look at what South Australia's police did with fucking GTA 5's mod.
Yeah.
That was fucking funny.
Oh,
No one knew about the mod till it hit the news. And it hit the news and the mod download went to the top.
yeah.
For GTA, it's like...
And then they've also targeted a it was like a game in develop. It was like a development on Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
So Unreal Engine.
That was the Queensland police did that one, or was
Yeah.
it the other way around?
South Australia did the
GTA.
the Unreal one. I think it's Queensland did the GTA one.
No,
and
South Australia did the GTA.
It was one of the fucking police.
Yeah.
It was the police in general. Fuck
Yeah.
them. Not generally, but this area.
No, don't fuck the actual police.
No, this police don't.
Fuck the police!
No, they have rights.
Use the baton! That's their rights.
Use a taser. But anyway,
Whee!
it was stupid how like the our police,
police commissioners.
well, like trying to take down a GTA mod because it had a skin, a texture that resembles their vehicles. Or like, here's a paddy wagon. Oh, here's a Commodore. When obviously it was probably being made by someone else, like a base car, and someone just looked and went, "I can just add police lights and stuff like that to a police car."
Yeah.
So, it just frustrates me.
Yeah. I have that mod in my
But,
GTA.
like, yeah.
It's great fun.
Yeah,
Instead of killing American cops, I'm killing Australian cops. Woohoo! Let's go on a rampage!
Now, no one cares about America.
But of course, the next step, you're doing it in real life. That's of course what's going to happen.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm gonna have the cops rock up on my doorstep now when I get home. We're taking you under custody for attempted murder.
No, Tommy's like, where the hell am I in Queensland? I'm not going to do that.
Next day, there's something in Queensland on the go. Oh, fuck.
Queensland cop in Australia. What is he doing out? Get out.
Terminator.
I'll be back.
Yeah, like one of the latest backlash things about all the backlash about Doctor Who, the new girl Doctor. Or
Who gives a fuck?
No, what I'm saying is, all I've seen is media article. Like it's common people pointing out is they've seen all the media articles. People are outraged by this. I haven't seen any fucking outrage. Anyway,
I've seen the outrage for it.
But about what are they saying?
I laugh when I see it though. It's like, get over yourselves. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
The Master's been a female. The General's been a female.
Yeah. And someone pointed out, I forgot her name now. Bernie's fucking wife from Rooster Teeth. She pointed out that in like one of the later ones, I think it was Matt Smith or whatever, when he becomes the Doctor, he's like, feels his hair, he's like, oh no! Oh, phew! And fully referenced, like, he could have been a girl in that, like, that just little cut scene. Well, fully could have referenced that he could have been a girl, because he felt his hair, like, oh no, long hair! Oh, no boobs. Oh, phew. Yeah.
Like, well, one of the original Doctors made a reference that a female, he may one day turn into a female. But everyone's forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Because
I think that was a writer.
No, it was in the script.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the actual one of the Doctors. I can't remember which actor it was that said it though.
I think it was David Tennant might have said that.
No, it was well before Christopher Eccleston.
Early.
Early
it was
one.
well before Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah. It was like way back in the first seasons.
Yeah, one of the
I heard writer, but the writer could have written in this show, so they can just swing it either way. But yeah, so just like,
we always knew the Doctor because the Time Lords aren't male or female; they are an interspecies.
Yeah.
Themselves, they can be anything.
And it's already happened, and just not with the Doctor.
See that, but it brought up so many questions though. It's like, can a male Doctor save a sperm sample, turn into a female, and then impregnate himself?
You know, there's a friggin' huge Reddit thread about all
this.
There's
there's probably some fan fiction of that already.
Oh, there is. There's already fan fiction about Jodie Whittaker's Doctor and John Barrowman's Captain Jack Harkness.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that was classic.
You kidding me already?
I actually giggled. I saw that. I was like, yes.
It's alright. John Barrowman's kind of said he wants to be in at least one of the episodes with her. Please,
I actually want to
let it happen.
I want to see Captain Jack Harkness back.
Let it happen, please, just for one episode. I don't care. Let it happen. Let them two flirt with each other.
I just want to see him just comes out like, hello there.
I just want to see Captain Jack show up out of nowhere and start flirting with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor and not realize she's the Doctor.
Ah, yeah, I can, yeah.
And then she just says the ultimate, don't do that. Or whatever David Tennant says.
Or just say, run. Run.
Don't blink. And don't stop running. Blink and you're dead. I remember when he said that. I was fucking sitting there looking at the screen, not trying to blink. It's like, I can't do this any longer.
Have you seen like the some of the behind the scenes of that particular recording?
And he loses it laughing.
No, but it was David Tennant who was like, he had to like, there was some point he actually literally said, at this point I had to like talk about something really completely random. So like, it was just talking about this something that you liked about when he was a kid, literally himself, and then just went back, whatever you do.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's next?
Read it.
Read that.
Read it, 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 read it.
I don't know which one.
What do you have an Allen key for?
Oh, I get Maurice borrowed it.
like 5 topics down, Harry.
And he
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck
He
me.
needed to get the hubcap off his tires, so I loaned it to him, and I'm picking it up.
So something
don't have
about
an Allen key.
It
Australia's
wasn't on him
League of
In the
Legends
car.
reality show.
because he had a puncture.
Okay, that's the first for me.
What?
League of Legends
There's-
reality.
Say fucking what?
So there's some sort of reality show broadcast on Twitch or on YouTube that gamers can get a chance to compete for a contract with a top Australian League of Legends team. Something that's called the Next Gamer. First off,
Reality TV had to find a way, didn't
why League of Legends?
I
This
don't
is
know.
probably one of the easiest games to get into a fucking team for.
Yeah.
And we go pro with. Let's even try and do that with StarCraft.
Yeah, it's probably because League of Legends has the most accessible.
Yeah.
It's got the most
It is very accessible.
And it's free to play.
Let's see. Okay, in release going out today, organisers behind the Next Gamer reveal a little more information behind the project. The winner of the show, on top of receiving $10,000 in prize money, Australian,
Ooh.
would become a member of Dire Wolves for 6 months.
For 6 months.
Is that all?
Yeah.
6 months.
Dire Wolves are
then
the
they'll kick them because
current-
they're shit.
ringing OPL champions, having defeat Legacy Esports or in the playoffs. I don't know who the fuck these teams are. I don't 100% follow esports. Although the organisers and the team could not reveal any more specifics about what role that player would have upon joining the team.
A sub.
Yeah.
That's literally what that would be. That would be a sub, because most of these teams already have 7, 8 players lined up. So if someone's sick or something, they've got someone to quickly fill in. Or some of the bigger teams even have 12 people waiting, so they've got 2 teams just ready.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of, like, with the esports in general. I
Esports
know.
crazy.
I came across a story that BBC are actually going to be broadcasting some esports games.
Yeah, well, it's on
Well,
SBS a little bit.
Yeah,
Well, 7 Mate broadcasts the Overwatch tournament.
and also the Overwatch World Cup, which was
Seven
I
Mate
missed
broadcast
it though.
that. 7 Mate did that, but I
Yeah.
watched it on Twitch.
Yeah, which was
I
cool.
managed to get in to watch Australia play against Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got to see them play the final.
yeah, I was watching some bits of it. It was
I
pretty
got home
intense.
just in time to watch from the start of it, from when they started all the way to the end. It's like, yes.
I guess you can say it's probably that's bound to happen.
Well, yeah. Well, it's if
Or
people are
channel,
watching it, they want it.
Yeah,
There's a esports channel on Foxtel.
Oh, they actually did that, did they?
Yeah,
I heard they were going to do it, and they were
Yeah, they
testing
did
it. They were testing it out on one of the sports channels.
and they did it. It comes up whenever there's an esports major tournament on. They'll broadcast it.
No. Do they broadcast much at all, or is it just
Oh, I don't know. I don't have the channels unlocked
Oh, fair
to
enough.
watch what they are, but I
There's
know
a
it's on there.
decent from when I was looking up
But yeah,
tournaments.
normal TVs will be doing it. Normal TV channels will be doing it as well.
Yeah.
As tournaments, as these games are getting bigger.
Well, there are a lot of them running in the background. You hear about the big ones, obviously, but you go on some of those gambling sites, and they've got matches, like 2 or 3 matches every day.
Yeah.
Either minor competitions
Yeah.
in like Europe or America or even Australia. The one on SBS that at the LAN that time was the Australian tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So, they're around. It's
Yeah.
just
You gotta look for them.
yeah.
Well, they're growing,
Yeah.
so...
What's
Yeah.
it? If people are watching them, they're gonna want to air them.
Yeah, that's
What
true.
was it? There was because the esports are going to the Olympics.
yeah. I think
Was it Winter Olympics?
I
One of
thought
one of the Olympics in Japan. They're going to be at.
I'm pretty sure that that's one coming out, the Summer Olympics.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Summer Olympics. It's StarCraft, League of Legends, CS:GO, and there was 2 other games involved. That would be there.
Nice, so you can even those who can't actually be athletes can now be in the Olympics. There.
Well, technically,
Well,
it is
to be
technically you are an athlete in that aspect. What do you do all day? What are you physically doing all day other than sitting on your ass? What are you actually doing? Training. Are you not?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why does that not mean you should not be in the Olympics? That's all they do is train all day to be the best.
Yeah, it's just always been physical.
Typically, the Olympics.
It is still training. You're doing mental training instead of physical training. It's still
but they're not sitting at the Olympics doing Sudoku.
There's chess.
Raising each other.
There is chess in the Olympics.
Yeah, but that even got in later, didn't it?
Yeah. Still chess in the
Recent.
Olympics. Yeah. And all that is in mind games.
With stuff getting in the Olympics, I think it's purely the Olympics trying to generate interest because people are giving less of a fuck unless it's in your country or city.
Exactly.
No one else cares, really, anymore.
Fuck, I don't even watch the Olympics anymore. I haven't watched it for the last few times because it's just been whoop-de-doo.
And when you did, you watched the opening ceremony, then that was it, and you're like, oh yeah, the closing happened. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
The only things I ever watched for the Olympics were when the hockey tournaments were on. That's the only thing I ever watched was when hockey was on. But mind you, the last one I never watched because I was busy.
Yeah,
doing other things.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually probably watched the Olympics here and there.
I watch more X Games than I watch the Olympics.
Yeah,
and that's because X Games I watch for the winter X Games because I love my snowboarding. It's the one thing I miss more than anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, next topic, Morris.
A bunch of Japanese words. First, not safe for work style game coming to Nintendo Switch.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
A work safe game.
Not safe for work game.
Really?
But I don't know if it's like it'll be.
Harry gets to see his boobies
on the Nintendo Switch.
Get it right.
But I don't know, they're big in Japan, so I think it's just mainly why.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Well,
probably won't see a Western release at all.
Probably not.
Wonder when hack cartridges are going to come, but their kind of DLC is pretty locked.
No. Mo, if there is a way you can get Japanese on the console,
yeah.
You actually do have to make a separate account.
Or a Japanese account.
Yeah.
Use VPN or not? That'll just let you buy.
I don't know actually.
Harry hasn't given it a try. He's going to give it a try now.
I just cannot be bothered with that.
No, until there's a need to. There's not really much use to.
Well, that's it. I mean, it was actually just on the news this morning, I think. Someone's only just managed to permanently jailbreak the PS Vita. You could get some temporary ones that would last until you reset the thing, but they've only just managed to permanently jailbreak it, so you can put whatever the hell you want on it. So they're making their little things pretty secure these days.
Yeah, but even the Nintendo Switch,
don't make money off them when people jailbreak them.
Well, even the Nintendo Switch, it's region free, so you can actually buy a cartridge from Japan or on the States or wherever. And with
they know that though. They know that Nintendo know people will do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. And a
lot of those websites where you get the games from are being shut down.
No, you just I was just going nowhere to look. But.
I know where to look. I've tried.
Anyway, but just let me talk for a bit. But just on the eShop that some of the games you're going to get on selected regions. So the only way to bypass that is to make a separate account. Yeah. So that was the only way to do it. And I know that there are some games you can get in Japan, you can't get here.
There's probably some good games.
There's lots of games in Japan we can't get here.
Yep.
Woohoo! Travel to Japan and buy the games and come here.
Yeah, but then how much... No, the internet's a thing, right? You don't have to travel to Japan for shit.
Yeah, I know. But what about a physical copy of the game?
You can order it online. Via the internet. But...
Yahoo Japan auctions, enough said.
But Japan's...
I feel so dirty when I'm on those. I feel like
Japan, have you ever been to Japan? No, it's so great.
No, I was talking about the auctions you have, and I'm like, I feel like I'm in the deep web, and I shouldn't be here. Going through the things.
The black market.
It basically feels like it, but it's mostly legit. Sony appears to be using copyright laws to attempt to remove all traces of the leaked PlayStation 4 software development kit. From the web, the effort seemed to have extended in recent days to force removal of mere discussion of the leak and the posting of separate open source homebrew SDK designs designed to be used as jailbroken systems. Basically, got hacked. Someone leaked don't know who got hacked and whether it was hacked or not, because it's the SDK that they're provided to authorized PS4 developers. Someone just take a copy home. Is that hacked?
Yeah.
Hack's a pretty loose term now.
It is.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But yeah, the SDK's out there. I'm basically on good fucking luck, PlayStation.
It's like,
if it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, it's like, and Sony's at full force. Fucking me.
How do these Twitch streamers with only 100 followers, and then they do something bad, instantly is online and they're viral. And you're like, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that just collect everything they watch. Like, I'm not watching a YouTube video without downloading it, like, instantly or stuff like that. And things that, and then people that go to extreme lengths, they're watching, like, YouTube Live and then just recording it on the stream because something might happen. And you're like, what the fuck's happening? Yeah.
There's actually a collection of users that actively record, like, Twitch channels everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not illegal.
No, but
it doesn't violate Twitch's terms and conditions.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what he's saying is that there's someone like
copying and saving it, like just
I
don't know, data horse.
Mm.
I don't know what you'd call them.
They just save it for themselves or upload it.
Yeah.
There's a few of those like collection sites where you just upload it and it just goes up with everything else.
I'm a little bad for that sort of stuff. Like I have that Facebook names list and the email list and the all that. I'm just like, what the fuck am I going to do with that? It's a 14 gig text document of fucking Facebook names. What am I going to do with that shit? Can't even open it on my computer. Like, it literally takes about 20 minutes for the file to open. Because it's that big. It's just a text document of fucking things. It's like, let me email everyone on Facebook in this year. From back then. I'm like, cool. Or at least you'd have active email accounts, I guess. Hardware news. Oh, there's not a lot to announce. Talk about Vega first. Seems cool.
Yep. Pricing wise, very competitive.
Is competitive?
Because
it performs basically the same as the 1080, swapping blows depending on what benchmark you run down.
There's that.
I wonder if it's going to improve over time and basically be better.
That's what I was thinking. Like
better than the 1080, like driver improvements.
That's what I was thinking. Like because just from with the Ryzen release and they were getting better as they mature. It's price wise, of course. I think it's going to be good.
$4.99 US.
The only big concern I have is the power consumption because even like the Vegas 56, that draws over 200 watts.
That's a nice heater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, because that's because I got an 800 and that's 25% of my power.
Yeah, and you want your power supply to run at about 80%.
Yeah,
at max, but yeah, that's pretty rough. But I guess we'll see. I don't think it's gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna be a bit of a fall on its face. And Nvidia's launch they'll probably announce cards, probably September, October, and then come out February, March, with new cards.
That's like AMD just need to get that product out, regardless.
But they've had one win, which is Threadripper. Well, they seem to have had one win so far, Threadripper. And then pre-orders
money to spend.
Pre-orders are out. Yeah, but if you got the money, this just proves that they're at Intel's level on both the consumer with Ryzen and this.
It's about time they needed to.
It's fucking great. Like I don't know if I'm an Intel fanboy or I've just had Intel for so long. I've just fell into that fucking.
Everything went Intel because AMD got bad.
Well, yeah, it was just AMD got left behind the dust. So and with the embarrassing of the bulldozer architecture, it's just for AMD, it's just a big comeback with Ryzen and Threadripper.
Their marketing was shit on this again because their market is basically the same marketing as Bulldozer, and it's like, it's going to be this amazing thing. But because we didn't believe them this time, and it was actually true, they're like, whoo, shit, it's actually awesome. Because, after Bulldozer, everyone's like, oh, sure.
I was like, yeah, whatever.
Or whatever, so yeah, that'll be cool. Is pricey, though. $1,440 for the for the 1950X. The low end ones, $1,150.
To be fair,
I mean, it's comparable with.
To be fair,
Intel's pricing.
If it's
better than Intel's
if it's
pricing.
Up there with the 1080, then sure.
1080.
No, this is CPU.
CPU.
Fuck.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I thought this was on graphics cards.
Yeah.
We segued.
Obviously
too well.
The 1950X. That's a 16-core CPU.
Okay.
32 threads, which is a lot.
And it's priced the same as Intel's 10-core.
Yeah.
And performs equally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it performs just as equal.
For AMD for finally getting back there.
Oh, I think everyone is. Even Intel fan people are like, yeah. Let's say
AMD, Intel finally has competition.
Yeah, let's say I'm an Intel fanboy, and then Intel finally has price drops and fucking competition. Both of those need like.
Well, Intel finally needed that competition again.
Yeah. And because Intel does have better performing CPUs, but they're all in the server grade stuff and crazy like $5,000 starting at and stuff. And so they have it there.
We might actually see some competition come out the next couple of years as well.
Yeah,
more competition. Yeah.
Like imagine if if AMD can pull another blow, and this isn't a one-off. That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, they just need to
them.
keep up the steam.
Hopefully they can do another blow on the server market with Epic. With seeing a lot of stuff behind that, they're very confident about be able to take a market share away from Intel's. Yeah,
that'd be cool. Which they're already starting to do with Ryzen. Ryzen performs better than I anticipated as well. Of course, because
even like myself, I was upgraded a friend's PC to the Ryzen 5 600X.
Yeah,
and I was very impressed. Like just from a couple of benchmarks.
Yeah, finally, like a consumer level is passing my pro level from 5 years ago. That CPU was the next model down from the highest tier, but then scored just lower than mine. So the highest tier beats my CPU, which is a 3930K, which was high end back then, only 6 core or whatever. Finally, it's getting beat by consumer stuff. So it's like finally something exciting is happening. Like. Yes.
Yeah.
Something.
The tech world goes crazy when something new happens and it's beating Intel.
Or Intel hasn't had a release that I get. Like, everyone gets confused with Intel releases because before you used to know exactly all the chipset their names and stuff, but now people are like, oh, was that because no one cared to learn it or whatever. But probably going to upgrade to Threadripper because I'm too impatient to wait and see Intel's reaction.
By the time I upgrade, I'll be gone. Probably Intel will be up by then.
Well, I'm tossing up between just going to the Ryzen 7 or going with Threadripper.
Threadripper,
so
you should go Threadripper.
It's a big price jump. You're probably looking at $500 more just to do the jump with minimum.
But is it worth it? Would it be worth it in the long run?
I find it more future proofing.
Or even the Ryzen 7s,
depends on what
it's still good for the long run.
Exactly. Would it be worth going to the Threadripper from the Ryzen 7? Because if it is worth it, then why not?
I mean, it just depends what.
Would it be worth it?
It depends what you're using it for.
Exactly.
My computer upgrade to Threadripper for a motherboard, CPU, RAM, and the NVMe SSD, which would be a typical upgrade, $4,000.
Yes, that's more expensive than what my upgrade would be for my desktop. Or
like a whole computer. Most people are $2,000 for a whole computer with a screen.
About $3,000.
Yeah.
And that was a 1070.
Yeah, well, I haven't put a video. That's just a motherboard, CPU.
This is case, RAM, power supply, motherboard, CPU, water cooler block.
Yeah, and because I have to buy more RAM because it's changed in DDR4.
Yeah, that's why I want to upgrade my desktop because it's still DDR3.
Fine. Don't use that as another reason to upgrade.
No, it's not my reason. The reason is I need to get a new graphics card.
To get a new video card.
Just focus on the video card.
Higher.
Just the video card. That's all you need.
Just the video card.
No, you don't. How much RAM you got?
16.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Fucking heaps. Just buy the video card as your first, then save for the rest again. But buy a video card. That's your next thing.
Oh, probably will.
Or whatever. And because you need what CPU have you got?
4820.
Okay, so you won't have NVMe. NVMe is probably a big upgrade for me, going from 500 megasecond to 1.5 gigasecond hard drive speed. I think that's pretty big. People are like, oh, you won't notice the difference. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I will. After that, I don't think you will, but I think to that...
The initial level you'll notice, but after a while you go, what's the difference?
You just get used to it after
I think you'll more notice swapping to NVMe and then going back again to a Slocum. You're like, oh my god, like going to go on your mum's laptop with a hard drive. You're like, oh my god, all I did was right click the desktop and it's still not up. I'm like, what's going on?
Yep, that's like me when I didn't have my SSD and I got my SSD. I was like, holy shit, this thing loads so fast. Oh my god.
Yeah, like because I have friends that want to upgrade their laptops or whatever. I'm like, just SSD.
Yeah.
Shit. What if it's like, oh, it's only this big? Like, who cares? Like, just buy an external hard drive from the post office. Use that. Here's an SSD. Use that.
A mate of mine, he's buying himself a laptop, and he's like, oh, this 125 gig will still be enough. Dude, get a 250 minimum.
Yeah.
And
now,
goes,
yeah.
I won't. Why?
Windows.
You'll know
the
why
new Windows, you will, yeah.
Or whatever. The fucking first thing I did when I got my laptop was fucking put game launchers on that.
Yeah, well, the NVMe I was looking at is like $600, but it's 1 terabyte because I'm like, it's kind of like I can at least dump shit on it and not care or whatever. But that's pretty big or whatever. But and then people with laptops are like, oh no, I want the 1 terabyte normal hard drive, and you're like, you've only used 100 and something gig of this hard drive that's in here. What are you gonna put on it? And it's
my laptop's got a 250 gig SSD and a 2 terabyte hard drive in it.
Well, I've got a 250 in there, and it's not big enough. I still want another. 512 probably be fine. Yeah, but I was going to jump to a terabyte just because I'm doing it.
I need to get another SSD for my desktop, but if I ever do that, I'll be factory resetting it and reinstalling Windows completely. Because all I did with the last one was just copy over a previous hard drive over to it.
Gets a bit dirty, don't we? Yeah. Episode 50. Maurice signing out.
Harry signing out.
Hayden boy.
Mac signing out.
And bye-bye.
Bye.
Doodle boop.
Bye.
Peace out. You
fucking miss.
You hit my hand.